Alright, so what we're going to make here today is twice baked potatoes. Man, these things are good. It's our favorite way to have potatoes. So, pretty simple. Starting out with some baked potatoes. I baked these earlier today, and it's about 3 pounds of potatoes. And in this case, these potatoes were kind of small, so it's 9 of them I got here. But if you had larger potatoes, you might only have 4 or 5 or 6. But the same recipe works. Alright, so like they're already baked, so what I'm going to do is we're going to cut them in half. Alright, so I got all the potatoes cut in half. So now what we're going to do is we're going to scoop out the potato and leave the skin. The easiest way to do that's with a spoon. So I'm just going to take a spoon like this right here and hollow out the potato. Put it in this bowl. So you see what I did there? I just hollowed out the potato. Right? Now this is my baking pan, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of oil on my baking pan so they won't stick. Spread that around a little bit. And as I hollow them out, I'm going to put them on that baking pan. Just like so. Alright, so I got all the potatoes hollowed out there, right there on the pan, laid out. Got them in this bowl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my potato masher and mash them up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stick of butter, and real butter, not margarine. So obviously I need to soften this up, so what I'm going to do, put it in this bowl, and then I'll put it over in the microwave for a minute. Alright, so I got my butter all softened up. I'm going to put that in here in the potatoes. I'm going to blend that. Alright, now I'm using some dried chives. You could use fresh ones if you had them. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of the green chives. Here they are. You can mar. Now we're going to add some bacon, and this is a little bag of bacon pieces. It's not bacon bits, it's real bacon. And this is 2.5 ounces. You could put more or less. This works pretty good for this amount of potatoes. So we'll put that in there. And we're going to put an 8-ounce bag of cheese. This case is, I'm using triple cheddar. You can use whatever type of cheese you like. I have used pepper jack. Or sharp cheddar, but this works really well. It's triple cheddar, so we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to put sour cream. Now this is a 16 ounces. I'm not going to put this whole container in. I just happen to have this size container. I'm going to put about half of it, about 8 ounces. Then of course what we want to do is we want to blend all this together real well. Alright, so I got my potatoes, cheese, sour cream, butter, bacon, and chives all blended up pretty nice. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Alright, now we've got our potato mixture all done and blended well. So now we're going to put it over in the potatoes. And you can use a spoon, but I find the easiest way is just use my hands. Of course, I'm wearing gloves to be sanitary. And I'm just going to take a handful of that and I'm going to push it into each potato, like so. So what you do is you want to kind of mound it up like that. Alright, so I've got my potato mixture, put it into all my potato halves now. I got them on the baking dish. And I'm going to, one last step is I'm going to put a little paprika on top. That adds a little bit of zing, but also a little color, makes them pretty. So, they're ready to bake now. So at this point, if you're planning to do dinner later, you can take this and cover it up, put it in the fridge, and bake them later. Or you can bake them now. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the oven preheated to 350 for about 30 minutes. Okay, there they are, all cooked up. Golden brown on top. Looks delicious.